Hey Gemini, welcome to your career and money reading for November 2019. So let's go ahead and get started. It looks like you may have been having a tough time with money for a little while now. People may have been asking for resources out of you that, yes, you can provide, but it's kind of cutting it close. You know, you're the breadwinner. You might be really providing for everybody right now. You dishing out a lot of money, and not even just money, just in general, your time, your attention. Maybe you're driving people back and forth. Maybe you're just dishing out a lot of things that you can provide for other people because you are one of the people who have them. But it's taking a toll on you, and it's kind of putting you in a compromised position, and all of the confusion of trying to help them and trying to help yourself is kind of pushing you further and further away from what you need to do. It's causing a lot of confusion. And it's like you have a lot of people around you, and it should be a community effort to bring everything above water, but for some reason it's just sinking and deeper, and it's just putting you in a bad spot. You don't mind being there for other people. That's not the problem. You don't mind helping other people. That's definitely not the problem. But for some reason, it's just draining you of all of your energy. It's too much, almost overwhelming. The cards say that you'll be getting back to you, getting back to what makes you tick in November. You need to bring your focus back to the things that you've planned to do. Bring your focus back to what makes you happy. What pulls you forward, Gemini? What gets you going? What have you been thinking about and dreaming about, but not really doing because you've been trying to help others and, provide for others? See, this mermaid. She's re-encountering with her fish friends with the water. So yeah, she can survive on land, at least for a little while, but the water is where she belongs. What is pulling you right now? What do you know you're supposed to be doing right now? Because that's where you need to be to have the success that you want. Maybe you're looking for success through just money and just providing and being able to have things or be able to give things to other people. But what is it that you need to do? Because that's where the success that you want is going to come into fruition. Maybe you feel that not providing for people or not doing things for other people makes you a bad person or makes you selfish, but it's not. In fact, it's the opposite. You only can help others when you help yourself. If you have nothing left to give, what can you give to other people? Stay on top of your money, because you're on top of it, but you might be holding a little too tightly to it. Might be focusing a little too much on the financial. It may be time for you to do things alone. Maybe there is a project, something waiting, in the shadows. Maybe you've done a little bit of it, you've dabbled in it, but you haven't really came forward and finished the project or delve into the project. It might be time for you to do so. I get the message to tell you that there are people around you who are a distraction to you right now. They're causing a lot of confusion, and that's why this thing isn't coming to fruition. You might be getting too many opinions, too many suggestions on what you should do and how you should do it. Don't get me wrong, constructive criticism is helpful for everybody, but might be too many shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You should do this, could have done that. Why aren't you doing this? This makes more money. But that isn't what's for you. Get back to you, Gemini. Who are you? What do you want? You don't have to take a long amount of time to the side for yourself. It can be a short period of time, an hour a day, a day a week, something where you take time to focus on your project and what you want. But let's clarify. What can Gemini do to improve their career and finances in November 2019? Power of prayer. I've seen this in a couple readings today. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers awaiting your prayers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. If you've been asking for something, asking for guidance, asking to know if the way you want to go is the right way to go, you've been getting messages, Gemini. God's been answering your prayer. Pay attention to those messages and don't discount them thinking that they're not real, or, you're just, I don't know, it's coincidence that you got that message. It's not. Partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career. Both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. I feel that like there's someone that is trying to pull you in a direction, or at least partner up with you with something, or I don't know. They're trying to help you be more of you. It's a friend, maybe an associate, maybe someone who's just a kindred soul, somebody you just, when you sit down and talk to them, it's just like everything opens up. But they're trying to pull you back in that direction. Allow them to. See what's to it. Don't discount it as coincidence that they're there trying to help you. Don't discount it as coincidence they said that thing to you. It's for a reason. Allow partnership into your life, Gemini. That's all I have for your career and money reading. Let's get on to your love reading. Hey, Gemini. Welcome to your love and relationships reading for November 2019. So let's go ahead and get started. You're looking for, maybe you've always been looking for, but I'm seeing and feeling that you're looking for companionship. You need, or you feel that you need, an idealistic relationship. Great communication, great companionship. Someone who just gets you, just flows with you seamlessly. Love at first sight. And this may not be just romantic relationships, just more deeper connections in other people. You're looking for that brotherhood, that sisterhood, that, someone who understands you. You don't have to really say much. They just get you. Maybe you thought you had that at one point. Maybe you're confused on whether or not you have that. You might be in a restraining situation right now. Might be in a situation where somebody's all about the material. They're kind of excuse my French, a hard ass. Might be too hard on you. Might be too hard on life. Maybe they don't really function on emotion. I'm seeing some water and some air in your reading today. So maybe you're just a little more emotional and really in tune with your spirituality and love and things of that nature. But this person is just a closed fist all the time. They could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Maybe they have that in their chart, and maybe that's just their energy right now. But you feel restrained. Maybe a little sorrow. Maybe you feel confined. Maybe things aren't what they seem. There's a lot going on. You focused on one thing, and there's a whole bunch going on behind the scenes. Maybe not. But you definitely feel confined. You could feel confined. Maybe you feel like this relationship, this situation, this friendship, this companionship is at a loss. Maybe you feel like you've lost all of those people. You don't have anybody that you just connect with, or you do, but there's far in between. There's something stopping that relationship. You're asking for help. You're asking for friendship. Maybe it's just finances that are weighing heavy on you. Maybe this person who's all about the finances is your breadwinner. Maybe they're helping you out in some way financially. In your last reading, you were the breadwinner. You've been making all the money. So maybe this person is just that little extra push every month, every week. But there's such a fist that it's kind of like, I'm uncomfortable, but I'm going to take it. And maybe you feel like if you lose this person, or if you guys stop communicating on a certain level, that everything will fall apart. You'll lose everything you've saved, everything you've worked for. But you're still feeling like you need a way out. You need help. This isn't for you. The baby birds asking for help. Where's my oasis? Where's my savior? Maybe take a bit of a physical hiatus. I know in today's world it's a little hard to just, stop and just kind of lay there like this, but maybe it's time for you to do the mental and spiritual work that you need to do to reach the next step. Maybe you've been being called to meditate and take more time to reflect on how you can get to the next step in your growth process, spiritually, physically, all of that. Inactivity. Don't worry about the material so much, Gemini. In your relationships, don't in the actual material objects like money and clothes and things like that. Don't worry about that so much. Don't worry about what you don't have, who you don't have, what relationships you don't have. Because that's going to block your blessings. That's going to block the people that you need into your life to come into your life. You're pushing away what you actually need to come into your life. Also, it may mean to abstain from sex, alcohol, drugs, things like that. Because that's going to be a distraction as well. You're looking for a connection. It might be time for you to connect to the divine, to your spirituality, to yourself. Yes, you will get the people that you need in your life, but you have to take a path of faith. Got a lot of confusion around you, a lot of negative energy, a black aura around you maybe. And it may be time for you to look for the things that you want in the path that you know is going to get you there. You know it's something that you need to do to get to those people. Maybe getting out from under people who do not bring the same energy and the same love that you're trying to bring to a situation. Try not to lack understanding as well. Try not to look down on people who don't quite meet your qualifications, because they may be the companionship that you're looking for. You may have someone right there that, if nothing else can improve your life, they might really want to be around you and really want to make a change in your life, really want to get to know you. But if you're looking down at it like you ain't what I need, or if you're second guessing the connection, pushing it away. Let's clarify. What can Gemini do to improve their love and relationships? Okay. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with a pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Go outside, get in nature, connect with the divine. Connect. That's where your answers lie. That's where your understanding lies. Especially if you've been cooped up. Might be time to get outside a little bit. Windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, charity, and work. It's coming. What you need is coming. What you're looking for is coming. It's coming for you. It's right on the edge of it. You have to be open to receive it. You have to notice it when it comes, not play it to the left because it doesn't look the way you want it to. And also know that if it's coming to you, it's sent by the divine. It's for you. That's all I have for you today, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.